You're already a celebrity, are you?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm extra looking good.
Extra looking good. All right.
Okay, Stacey, focus and do this.
Yo. And this is our first ever fitness podcast in the history of mankind. So welcome. I hope you enjoy this. We're going to talk about, obviously, health, first of all. And we're going to talk about our fitness journeys, how we got to where we are today. This is Stephanie. Stephanie, what's your surname, Stephanie?
Mfongwot.
No, how do you say it?
Mfongwot.
How do you write it?
Mfongwot, if you want
Okay, hang on. So Stephanie is a really good friend of mine, and she's an amazing person. She's an amazing boxer. I've been following her YouTube videos from 2013-14, and you can imagine 7-8 years worth of boxing experience. So I wouldn't recommend messing with her on the street. I might have to cut that out. What do you do? How's your...
That's name Mfongwot, and I'm a boxer. Growing up, I was not into fitness. So I was, you guys can imagine, I was really fat, big. And when I moved to Australia, that's when I started with boxing.
Australia, you mean? Australia, okay. Not Australia. But when you say, make sure nobody's in front of you, because you can spit on them. Australia. So you gotta be careful with that. You gotta say Australia.
Okay.
So growing up, and you weren't into fitness as much, and then one day you looked at yourself and you're like, I want to get into fitness.
No, actually, when I came to Australia, my dad told me, he was like, you are too fat. I can't,
He told you straight up, just like that?
At the airport. At the
airport?
Yeah, the same day he came to pick us from the airport.
So was there a big mirror at the airport?
I gave him a hug first. And then after he gave a hug to my other siblings and my mom, he started looking. He started asking, like, where is she? After 6 years not seeing each other.
Wow. Your dad used to run every morning?
He's still doing it.
Did he have a lot of bad stray dogs in the street near your house? Run a lot and still runs.
He's still running because he used to run marathons, so now he just kind of run to keep
fit
and then maintain his weight.
Did you say keep fit?
Yeah.
Did you just do that? Keep fit?
Yeah, I did that because he wanted.
So this is fit and this is fat, just so you guys know.
During that process, my elder brother, one of my brothers, started talking about it. I draw, and then kind of the one let me sit down for long. As soon as I sit down, he wants something like, oh, go and get that for me.
Okay.
So for them, it was kind of, I call it, they bully me a bit. That time, my dad was like, I need to start running with you. I'll just let you settle. No, I wouldn't sit down with my sibling because my brother won't let me do that. Because no, you have to stand up. You need to keep moving all the time because you are way too fat.
Right.
And with that, I was so upset, not really happy about it. I was like, okay, I need to prove him wrong. I need to start training, and that's
2009, so we're talking almost 12 years ago.
Yes.
Wow. Like most people think they can get fit in 3 months. It doesn't work like that.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No. And also it doesn't take 3 months because it doesn't take you 3 months to put on all those weight. So don't expect to get rid of that in that short period of time. So I had to run 5K every morning with my dad before I go to school.
Wow. Yeah, and that was back home running?
No, that was in Darwin.
In Darwin?
North of Australia.
Wow.
So I had
Darwin is back home?
Yeah, I call her back home for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
home is where your heart is.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
And after school now, my brothers, they had to do the boxing practice.
Right. So tell viewers, when people say, not to put somebody down, not to be too straight if they're fat. Don't say you're fat. That comes down to the person, how they take it, and use it as fuel or use it as to just burn themselves off.
I think the best thing, I always believe in telling someone the truth the way it is.
Cool.
Don't twist it to make them feel better.
Yeah, because they will not get better.
Exactly. Right? You are beautiful. You'll be like, oh, yeah.
Oh, because
of
my glasses.
If you are fat, take it and be like, okay, what can I do? Back then, I choose to take it and prove my brother wrong.
Yeah. Moral of the story is, if that phase didn't come in your life, you would not be where you are today.
Where I am today, exactly. Because that was
100.
the motivation. Each time I woke up in the morning, that was the first thing in my mind. That
So adversity and problems are necessary
yes,
in life.
it is.
Haters are necessary in life.
It is.
Otherwise, you're just
all.
going to be on low heat,
No
simmering.
more. Exactly.
Sorry, I forgot to press the record button.
2010, I was already done working around 70 kilos. I had a gym at home.
Yeah.
And I would always be the first one to be there. How he made me to start, moving around with them just to practice.
Wow.
It was really tough. I remember I used to cry.
Wow.
And because my brother that was always bullied.
Send you reminders.
Yeah. Each time my dad would put me with him, he would just beat me to prove me that I can't do it.
Nice. And that's where the fire begins.
And yes, and I was just like, I can do it. I will stay there.
Good.
He will beat me. I will just block all the punches.
Nice.
And my dad, of course, started taking me out to spar at different people. I was the only female boxer in Northern Territory. Because my brother told me that I can't do it. I can't do boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing is not for me. Even if I have dropped those weight, but boxing is not for me.
Right.
Huh? So I was like, okay, I will step in the ring and have one fight. And my aim was just like, okay, after this fight, if I win,
Yeah.
I will continue with boxing. But
First fight, you lost by 1 point.
fight, and guess what? The girl I fought, she was the one number 2.
But you gave a hard time.
I did too.
I can do anything.
Exactly. That was not.
You can't go to a shop and buy, I can do anything feeling.
No,
That belief. That belief system, right?
I went to South Australia. I fought a girl, the Australian champion at 69 kilos. I won the fight. I was really excited because that's where I was more motivated. And they told me after the fight that she's Australian champion.
Wow.
In 2012, I went for my first ever Australian championship.
Wow.
And the first ever female to represent Northern Territory. To be honest, I did not really know what I was doing. For me, it was just to go in the ring and then box and win the Australian title.
It sounds like sometimes you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. The best thing is that when I came back,
Yeah.
my brother took the photo of me and the medal is like, I can't believe this.
So,
in the morning and
you like
ran, I couldn't even run 1K non-stop.
I still can't run 1K.
No, first time
I can't.
During that time, for me personally, the only thing I had in my mind to change that were too fat. During my training to get that everything, I will not
Get that everything, guys. Just you get the idea, yeah? Okay.
I completed my 5K. The only thing I wanted to do, I was so excited I did that, but I wanted to challenge myself a bit more. When I finished that run, I started training straight away.
Wow.
Yes, so that's how I was able to challenge myself, and now I love running.
You get to a point where you actually start loving
Loving
a sport.
it. Yes.
Because, I'm sure you've
The
heard that
biggest-
too. If you feel fatigued, change your diet. If you feel fatigued or don't feel very good, try a keto diet, or try apple cider vinegar in the morning, or try CBD oil, or try this and try that.
I would not say that none of those things work. The best thing you would try first, I would say, is the sleep.
Sleep.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're sleeping. If you can maintain at least a minimum of 8 hours sleep that is required.
And the quality of sleep.
Yes, thing is what happened before your sleep. What you do before your. Imagine you have a screen. You are watching the screen there before going to bed.
The melatonin levels deplete. Because
when
you're sending
you
your
go to bed,
brain signal that you're not going to sleep. You're watching TV.
Exactly.
And the blue light.
Yeah?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important.
What were you thinking that people do before?
Go to the toilet. So when people talk about trying to feel good using antidepressants, for example, or trying to use drugs or trying to use marijuana, and a lot of people are very pro marijuana.
I'll put a cross to that.
Cross, yeah?
Yeah, I
So
just
the
make a
best
big
best
cross.
way to feel good and healthy and happy
Yeah.
is to get fit.
Is to get fit.
That's the only way.
It's not the only way. No,
It's the
you
most
have to
sustainable. So,
wanna get their body moving.
yes.
Yeah, because not everyone
Even if
will
they're
wanna
doing
be.
this, is it enough?
No, it's not enough. When I say get your body moving, kind of do kind of sort of exercise.
So not just body movement.
Some people can be exercising every day, but they're not fit.
So if they're
Yeah,
moving
that
like
would be-
this, it's not good. But if they're moving like this, it's better. Belly dancers move a lot, but doesn't mean they're fit.
They're fit.
Yeah, we've all experienced mental health issues with stories that you would like to share.
Hang on.
Bloopers. A lot of people go to, for example, doctors and GPs. They give them antidepressants, SSRIs, MOIs. These are just temporary fixes. They're just dumbing you down, numbing you down, and not really fixing the core issue. The only thing that actually works is exercise, strength and conditioning, cardiovascular health. Nothing can fix your sleeping problems. No sleeping pill, no CBD oil, no marijuana would give you restful sleep.
No,
Get fitter, get better, become a better human being, or build your karma, which is also an invisible account you have.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have a lot of money in Commonwealth Bank account, but in the karma account, it's minus $30.
Staying there. I cut you off. I need to
No,
finish.
I'm finished. I'm glad you stopped me because I would have keep going on and on.
Yeah. So why
That's
is
why
it- because
pharmacies
when-
are booming. They pay you to kill your soul.
Exactly. But how people with that work, how people can divorce easily, how people can commit suicide easily, and most of people that work there, sometimes they may find themselves being lonely
Right.
because of their work.
The type of work they
Yeah,
do.
they're doing, and so many things that happen there that they see, they go to, and they can't share to anyone.
Privacy issues.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of jobs like that, by the
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
where management just
Yeah,
crap.
because what they do practical is different to what is on the paper.
Yeah, exactly. Like, more often than not, you are pretty much on your own. And
Yeah.
I think it's same goes for real life situations. Like in real life, sometimes you could be feeling shit, down, etc. You can go to the doctors, you can go to chiropractor, you can go to GPs. They're not going to help you. They're just going to give you some sort of pill, chemical. Chiropractors is going to go crack. I've done
Nothing will
adjustment
change.
in your body.
Yeah.
And I've seen, this is real life talk. This is a real life stories that I've heard and experienced myself.
Yeah.
People go to GPs, they go, okay, go do a CT scan, go do a MRI, or go do a blood test. In the end, we can't really find anything. Everything is fine. Maybe you try wait another week and hopefully you'll feel better.
Yeah.
Or they might give you Nurofen or Nurofen Plus or something, it seems like a very common thing, and people who understand this and sort of try get on top of this issue of life, that they are pretty much on their own. They need to get their act together, get fitter, get better, become a wholesome individual. The better they do it, the better for them.
Because what happened recently in Chewy, they had 2 people
Listen
that
to
they
that.
found dead.
Check
The
this out.
first one, that his trainer.
Not
and
prisoners. These are not prisoners.
prisoners.
Officers
Prison officers.
died.
So my brother said his trainer always said during the 8-week training, one day I would drink myself to death.
Wow.
And when they asked him why, because of stress.
Stress.
From work.
Yeah.
And family.
Because it's not a sustainable lifestyle.
Exactly.
And such a big population is living an unsustainable lifestyle.
Yeah.
They're making money, but they're killing their soul, they're killing their bodies, and they're killing their spirits.
Exactly.
For good money.
Yeah. A heart attack.
Yes.
What is the cause of it?
Heart attack.
Yeah.
Extreme, terrible cardiovascular health.
Exactly.
Also geneticals. But people who blame the genetics for any disease they have, genetics or genetical based disease is just the potential for you to get the disease. It's not a guarantee, it's your lifestyle.
Genetical, like you mentioned, yes, in my family we do, and that's one of the reasons why my dad exercises every day, because we want to cut that. In my family, we are big. Yeah, big size.
You guys make it big.
Yeah.
Right.
In
like
my
GMC.
Family, yeah.
Moral of the story. If you don't want diabetes, if you don't want hypertension, hang on a second, I've got a list, I'll tell you. We have, depression, people taking SSRIs and MOIs, and diabetes is rampant, even younger kids are getting it now. Financial issues, high blood pressure, anxiety, PTSD. Like the other day I was watching a YouTube clip, a young fit copper with 2 beautiful girls committed suicide. A senior constable. I've met and seen, and I'm sure you've heard all these stories too. Fit, mentally, physically, gone through vigorous training, IQ level training, and they join ADF or any military. They're very fit individuals, mentally, physically, and them coming back and getting into PTSD and getting into anxiety and depression and committing suicide. That's one of the leading causes in most veterans, and people should think. We are so sometimes dumbed down by the only news we hear, and we start to follow like sheep, that you need to read between the lines sometimes. Why would someone who's got fame, who's got money, who's got a good job, who's got job security, a house, a mortgage, why would they commit suicide? Why? Okay, don't worry about suicide. Why would they have PTSD? Why would they have chronic anxiety, But when you look at it on face value, everything is beautiful. So people need to think and try and understand your mental health is deeply connected with your spiritual health and your physical health. And most often than not, people are working either only on physical health, removing the spiritual part, only working on spiritual side, leaving the physical part out. Just a doctor alone won't help you. Just a nutritional chiropractor, Tai Chi, just boxing, just massages won't help you. Just taking antidepressant vaccines are not going to save your life. So what is going to help you? What is the answer? I'm just unhappy. I can't figure it out. What is wrong with me? What is the answer? What do I do? Weight training. Weight training. No multivitamins are going to fix your fatigue or improve your mental health. No vitamins. You're much better at dealing with heat than I am.
Yeah. I'm good.
Genetics.
Yeah.
There's certain things start to happen in our bodies once we hit a certain age. 27, for some people it's 30, for some it's 35. Degeneration starts. Slip discs, cardiovascular issues, cognitive ability starts to decline, neurological issues, etc., and the list goes on. Can somewhat manage or stop a lot of these degenerations with physiological and neurological load. Exercise is the biggest part that can help you with that. 11 systems human bodies have. Google them, look them up, all the human systems. If they are not in tip-top shape, you will feel crap even if you're 25. And if you need a trainer, get in touch. Of course, you get a market too, If this message got to you, it was never meant to miss you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Oh, sorry. I mean, this. My heart is a bit.
That's like that and like that.
I mean, yeah, you got the point. Bye.